You'd be forgiven if you thought that being a car designer requires very little creativity, especially when you look at the cars on our roads today. Within brands, one model blends into the next while they search for that family face. But the creatives get very, very excited when they hear there's a concept car to produce. That's when they whip out the clay and start watching reruns of Ghost. It's their opportunity to let their hair down, to express themselves, and to show us their vision of the future, what motoring is going to look like in 20 years' time. What is sad though is that concept cars very seldom become a reality. Until now, that is, because Lexus has gone and turned the idea of a concept completely on its head with the LC500. This is a car the World Motoring Press is saying is quite clearly the future path for Lexus. I disagree. I think it was 2012 and the LFA that really put that marker down where Lexus said, listen, we can do hypercars, crazy performance, a big paradigm shift from comfort and luxury. The LC is everything though that the LFA wasn't. It's attainable. I mean, it's just over 1.7 million people can actually afford this car. It is less about extreme technology and more about, oh my word, jaw-dropping good looks. It is going to be a commercial success, something that the LFA wasn't. But personally for me, what I love is this car's got two distinct personalities. It's got that one foot clearly in going boldly where no car's gone before, yet there's a whole old school V8 Mad Max vibe going on. I love it, two distinctive personalities. They could have slapped a turbo in here, gone super modern, and then had to have engineered the soundtrack. 5-litre V8 sounds insane. But yet they've got a bit of future in it as well, because you drive it in auto and it's got that little rev sync and down and the blipping and the burbling. It sounds flipping amazing, like you actually are a racing driver. Old school, modern, 10-speed transmission. I mean, who would have thought that's even possible? I'm one of the guys that thought this is a joke. I mean, it's all bragging rights for Lexus, isn't? Why do we need 10-speed? It's a single clutch as well. You're going to be hard-pressed to find a better dual clutch system than this. It is just as fast. It is super, super smooth on the change, but more reliable, and that's where that single clutch really works well. The first thing I noticed the minute I got behind the wheel is just how this car feels like it's built around you, built around the driver. It really is a pretty sweet and perfect driving position. You feel like you're sitting even lower in the car because this transmission tunnel runs all the way through. It sits pretty high up, so you really do feel cocooned. It really is a sweet driving position. Cruising along the highway and driving nicely and sedately, everything you love about Lexus. The suspension is just so well set up. It's quiet, it's insulated, it's comfortable. But obviously you can adjust that with the adaptive suspension. You've got a little toggle up here just to the left of your instrumentation cluster. And I've got comfort, I've got eco, I've got sport and sport plus. A quick little dial we put into sport plus, that's where we want to be. The LFA inspired instrument cluster changes. I'm also going to put it into manual. That 10-speed box driving normally now, you don't even know what gear you don't even feel the gear changes, which is pretty cool. But I'm here to see if this car is going to put a smile on my face. It's old school 5-litre V8, and let's see how this baby goes. I like it. Do you hear that? And then this is what the guys are going to love. They obviously rev synchro as well. So you hear that on the downshift. Makes you sound like a real racing driver who knows what he's doing. But listen, this car is quick, 350 kilowatts, 450 Newton meters is plenty. But what I really enjoy is the weight of the wheel. The turning feels really, really good and responsive. But even in Sport Plus mode, yes, everything is geared up for the ultimate performance, but it's not choppy, it's not overly firm. It just feels really well weighted. They've done a sweet job on the suspension. Really, really nice. I thought I'm going to hate it. I put it into manual, thinking, how am I going to know what gear I'm in? Yet somehow it works extremely well. This car just has two distinctive personalities. It is not an out-and-out performance car, let me get that right. It's not intimidating to drive, and I think that is a good thing. For me, Lexus has got the balance just right when you look at what a consumer wants. Head-turning styling. I mean, people are going to go, oh my word, when you're driving in this car. It's got old school performance, really engaging soundtrack. It is fast, but yet it's got all the luxury and the comfort to make this a car that you can live with every day.